Okay, so when we last left off here, Narian, you need to earn a new champion. I have 300 butts, which means I actually can improve my facility to increase my training points up, or I can craft equipment, which will always be big benefits. So I'd like to do that, because with the little chips and whatever that I have, I can potentially make gear that will improve our default stats and all. Wait, it's your birthday, actually? Hey! I hope you're doing well, then! Thank you for coming on by. Happy birthday to you. I do hope you've just had a wonderful day overall. I'm gonna have to greet you, like, personally later on this end when it comes to it. But yeah, Kaito, this is why I'm playing this game exactly so, because with Teamfight Manager 2 being a real thing, Team Samoyed, the creators behind Teamfight Manager, announced that they are making a new one, actually based on the MOBA genre instead of Arena Battler for Q4 this year. That's why I'm playing it, baby! Running it bad, trying to see if I can't win a World Championship. Alright, so those stats will be going on in the future then. So what would I like people to focus in on? Let's go bit by bit here. I still think a new champion, and I just need you to keep buffing up your stats. The main base stats are what I need out of everybody here. Berserker, I think, should be very high priority for just frontline, because a stable frontline would be really good, and we saw that it was the Cold Corpse counter. Quick priority, I think, is still very big. Dark Mage, potentially, too, because that absolutely wrecked me last time. I think Dark Mage might be higher, because that is a direct counter to Cook, since Dark Mage seals away abilities here. I think Lightning Mage should be good for the AoE. I do think I like Ninja priority, and then otherwise, you like Vampire. Backline access could be good, but also I like the ADC idea of Archer. But yeah, D3, to keep it short, we have a whole MOBA roster of characters and all their different categories and all. We are trying to get our way to the World Championship, because right now we're just in the Amateur League. And it is best of 3 matches with Fearless Draft, meaning that characters that both players pick in a game cannot, in one game, can't be picked in game 2 and game 3 onwards and everything like that. I get to view the entirety of, you know, character stats, pick ban rate. I can also scout out other teams, so I'm going against anyone's legend nets, so I can see they like frontliners potentially when it comes to it, and I can see who they ban, as well as scouting, you know, who they like picking the most out of characters and all, and try to draft things around. But holy crap, am I getting trounced by the AI, because they are drafting well against me. Granted, I'm playing on the highest difficulty, I feel, so that is part of it, but I'm gonna have to keep learning. Because it's my first time playing this game in 2 years, and, well, what's part of a coach's journey than to absolutely rise after a meteoric fall? I say meteoric fall as if I was anywhere to begin with. I'm 0-2 in the hole. I am trying to do what I can. So the main thing is, they are beating us in raw stats overall besides Neri and Dandy, which sucks. I think I'd like to keep Reckless in, potentially for the Lightning Mage, and Cold Corpse priority. Mission might be the best idea, but Khan's feeling good, though. Mission could be my backline access, though. So let's try this. So let's try this composition, then. I'm blue side, so I get my first ban, though. So we'll have to see what I want out of it. I think big thing is Taoist might be able to shut down the backlines, which I think I would like to take away. Otherwise, what more comes to it, then? They ban Archer. Do I try the Cook experiment again? If I ban Dark Mage, even though that was super high, I could get Dark Mage first, and then that stops Cook from doing anything. It's 1 or 2 I ban. I tried the Cook experiment for Dandy, but I think I'd like to try his Dark Mage instead. So let's ban Cook, actually. If they ban Dark Mage, then I'm going to be in a rut. They ban Lancer. Okay, fine enough. First priority, Dark Mage. We give that to Dandy first and foremost, so that's his best trick. Lightning Mage, they have AoE. Gambler, 2 backline access, but no way to seal from Taoist away. Is this a ninja game? I think this is a ninja game, quite frankly, here. We take ninja. That is danger for Knight, but since this is a ban cycle, I can just take Knight away and stop them from taunting my ninja. So that's 2 backlines they've picked. Monk for healing, then. But I can seal healing from Dark Mage, so then it comes down to, how do I want to buffer my front line? I think the idea should potentially be an Executioner. So I have 2 ideas. Executioner to hook somebody, to hook one of their backliners, and drag them away, because they have 2 of them. Ninja can only attack 1 at a time. Ghost could potentially be an idea here. You are an assassin that has no defense, can't benefit from any buffs from teammates, but the main thing is that any time that you get a kill, you scale super fast. Depending on if I can get kills fast with Dark Mage, this could be pretty big. But then I am all in on dive, and Ghost Ninja doesn't necessarily work the best. So what would I want then in that case? Executioner, I think, might still have to be my front line in that case. I think I'm going to go with Executioner just because they have double backline. So what do I want? I don't want another front line just because of Lightning Mage, but I'd like to cleave my way through. Is it legitimately I go Vampire, Vampire stays in the bat, they can't be affected by Lightning Mage, and then I legitimately just have double dive? Is this the idea here? Because Werewolf can be stunned away, Vampire gets to heal enough. I think I go double dive. Let's try this out. There's no towers to stop me. You're going dive back with Werewolf? Interesting. Alright. Neria, Dandy, Mission. These are comfort pits we are on. I want y'all to use ults early to try to cascade things as soon as possible here. They have a better front line than me with healing from Monk, but I want to rush them down because they are squishy, quite frankly. We're squishy too, to an extent, don't get me wrong. The fact is, if I can, like, it's really going to come down to how good my Dark Mage can do. Vampire, if they can, you know, do enough as well to survive, that'd be great. But Dark Mage is really the crux of it here. Because if he can survive, that'd be big. He's dead here. Werewolf isn't able to do much. But Ninja, okay, Ninja got his clone out, and Dark Mage got his ult, but he died. He still gets the buffs, technically, but the Thunder Mage is doing too much. That's a good kill, that's a good kill. The Werewolf is running a bit too much on the Vampire, though, and they only have 5 stats. It's not enough yet. Not enough. Really good hunt! Really good hunt! I love you, John! Getting the Lightning Mage out immediately there is huge. Kill the Vampire. And kill the Vampire. Kill the Gambler. That's a really big shield, and now Executioner is left in the wake, though. And their late ults are big. That's a really good cancel, though, but their late ults and they're already ahead of the game is really bad. Am I too high in Vampire? I think I need to pair Vampire with probably Plague Doctor because I can't get the bleed stats. Because once they get 13 hits, that's bleed for the rest of the game, but if they keep dying too early, that's too much. So that would be better for full tanky compositions then. Okay. That was not bad, but the double dive from Vampire was a throw, I feel. So that's the main thing. Because I just couldn't get through them fast enough. Okay, that's fine though. Fact is, a lot of dive is gone. And they still don't want Taoist at all. If they get Cook, how am I going to deal with Cook then? Poison Dart Hunter might be the idea? And I think I like that. So who do I take away otherwise if Cook exists? I think I like Cold Corpse to be taken. Since no Berserker. If Cook's still around, who do I fear out of them then? Who do I necessarily fear? Necromancer could be a problem. Could be. Sniper could be a problem too, potentially. Devil exists to bind people and potentially wear them down, but that's the only diver left, technically. What priority are they looking at? Cook, potentially? I think I want to bait them into Cook. That way I can draft Poison Dart myself then. Poison Dart and Knight, potentially, on this end? So who do I ban from this side as a bait? I could ban Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor pairs technically well enough considering how Priestess is here. Necro is also just a stable ban for the back and that targets art style. I think that, I'm not happy with that, but we'll have to see. Fighter first. I think I protect myself with Knight. Knight Plague Doctor, maybe? But then that opens me up to Poison Dart. I think I have to take Poison Dart myself, and then I go Knight afterwards, because I need a front line. Knight matches pretty well into Fighter. Dual Blader. Dual Blader right afterwards. So that's 2 front line that they potentially have here, then. I think I'd like to ban Devil to protect my Poison Dart. No backline access. No Cook. Cook is gone. Exorcist does cleanse crowd control. Fighter does stun people. And also, you know, I don't know the interaction between Exorcist and Dual Blighter. I think just for meta reasons, I think I'd like to draft for that, just to see how it goes. That's 2 backline then. And then what more could I really do? Poison Dart Hunter is the entire crux of my composition. So I think that is going to be the big thing when it comes to it all. I can get specific taunts, but then after that, do I go Priestess just to keep my Knight up and let Poison Dart run them down? I think that's the idea, right? Because what can really buffer me out then? They really have no backline access. Let's try this experiment. I'll go Priestess last bit, but I'll do Exorcist next. Shadowmancer means that they're going to respawn where they died. Mystic Dancer means that they have big ADC value, which means that's gonna make it so that I don't want to potentially draft Priestess, since that means they are always just gonna be next to me whenever I respawn, so Priestess really just spawn and die potentially when it comes to it then. Which could be a very big problem. Gunner might unironically be pretty good in this case then, since they can just kite around, but they have less range. They don't have range, and they don't have speed against us. They're better for tankier pits, technically. I can slow enemies down, then. Lancer also helps, technically, with Shadowman, since you can push people away, then. But I think Archer might be best, because that allows me to hold myself to a line and stun people as I need to push them away. Okay. This is a tough draft. This is a very, very tough draft. As much as Exorcist is a stable pick for Dandy, I need you to be a Knight. That way you have the buffered defense for us here is the big thing. It's either, do I go buffered defense on that end, or do I say Knight's tanky enough, and instead I need Dandy and Neria to be my damage dealers? Let's try an experiment of damage dealing here. I think we gotta try damage dealing. Let's try that. Let's use ults in a neutral environment. Thank you for the hydrate, Zero. I hope you're doing well. And we gotta try this. It's gonna come down to how well the poison hit their double front line. Because when it comes out to it, if I can start wearing them down, because the fact is, since they're gonna keep respawning on the spot, if the poison can keep ticking on them like this, that is a huge Shadowmancer potential kill. And with Knight having a natural taunt, that means that I can easily just start working these guys down, and I don't have to worry too much about the peel as much. Khan has 2 stats, which ain't the best necessarily. It's staggered a little bit, and they're outlasting us to an extent here, but we'll have to see how things go. Fact is, that is good defensive hits, and now with the Poison Dart Hunter ultimate, we now have poison ticking on any single one of my hits, so that's pretty big. I am up 5 kills right now, and Poison Dart Hunter is huge priority. That's a very big fighter ultimate though, which I do not necessarily appreciate, but that poison is ticking pretty big. This is going to be a very close one for the ages here. Shadowmancer needs to die. Mystic Hunter needs to die afterwards. Please kill him. Neria, kill the Mystic Hunter. Good. We're up by 1 kill. We're up by 2. Kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them. Stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. You're up by 1. We're up by 1. It's 1-1. I've won my first game ever. Okay. Poison Dart Hunter absolutely stopped Shadowmancer from just running us down. That is a very offensive composition, and I did not enjoy that. But that was very, very big. Okay. Great stuff. Khan? You didn't do too much. You were Exorcist. I didn't get as much value out of you. But what? We aren't out of the woods yet. We need to win this set. Okay, this is where Fearless starts getting weird, because there's so many people banned, dude. Who don't I want to deal with here? Keep Taoist out of the way. I don't like the ceiling. No Necromancer. I think I take away Devil, because I don't want them to potentially swap me. No Cold Corpse. Here's what I'm thinking here. Out of any frontliners left, it's only Berserker. If I give Cook priority away, or there's Berserker and Swordsman, because out of the Warriors, there's Lancer too, technically. I actually have enough of a draft. I think I want to go Cook priority. I'm going to be high on Cook. Plague Doctor. Illusionist. So they want to run us down, potentially, then. In that case, I do think I still go with my Berserker Pit. Cook Berserker is so much sustain. No Sniper. What don't I want to deal with then? Out of a very fast composition like this. I think I take away Lancer, because I need Berserker to keep doing his hits. They put Swordsman themselves, that's going to shred my Berserker. He doesn't have that much defense. The fact is, how am I going to deal with the Swordsman who's going to be uber busted on Plague Doctor? I think what I'd like to potentially do is, quite frankly, I think I potentially look at this... Okay, look here. They have one Batliner, so I can't really do too much here on this end here. Berserker and Cook exist to an extent. Ghost doesn't get any benefits from allies. But I think it could be a clown game to stun people, is the big thing here. They have increased speed, so Gunner, I don't really see the point in. That's going to be two people running things down, so Pyromancer could be a liability in case it comes to it, but I think that might be the pit stench, is what's really left. They can get Priestess to offset Plague Doctor, but I don't think that's really going to be too much. Ghost can't benefit, but they could easily run me down, otherwise then. I think Clown for the stuns could be good, but I need a huge damage profile then. I'm going to go for Clown for the stuns, but then I need damage. I need damage to push then, to get Clown stuns. It's going to mark the enemy with the lowest HP, so in that case then, do I go Pyro? Because that's double damage then. I have my front line to an extent here, and I need to find a way to support it. This Cook can't deal damage on her own. Pyro is slow damage, and my Berserker could absolutely get run down. So, do I pump double heals into Berserker, potentially, and just rely on Clown and Berserker? No, because that's not enough damage on the profile, especially with a Plague Doctor then. That's too much damage for not enough HP that I'm healing back. Gunner, you're doing 20 damage. I think I need the 45 damage, because with you losing HP on that end, I need to rush people down. It's either that, or I straight up just go for the Illusionist any chance I get with the Ghost. Because you're gonna go to the lowest HP, you could get Clown resets. I think I gotta make a Ghost Gambit, which I hate. Barrier Mage can be sealed to stall the Ghost, which is just as annoying. But I think this has to be a Ghost play, right? Dandy, you get so much stats from being a Cook trick, but I need your stats on the Berserker. I can give Khan the Ghost. I can give Mission the Clown. But do I prioritize 6 worth of stats, or do I prioritize the attack speed? I think I prioritize the attack speed. Oh, this is rough, dude. I don't like this. Just Ghost has only HP to their name, but if they can steal, they can start one-shotting people. I'm trying to get to the Illusionist and Barrier Mage as soon as possible. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna have to see. Depends how fast the Plague Doctor pops. You're gonna see here. Yep, they can run through my front line, but if I can get kills and resets for the Ghost to go on. That's 1 kill for Ghost. That's 2 potentially. We're down on immediate hits, but it's gonna come down to Berserker value. Huge. Please get kills. That's big. How many stats is Ghost at? He's at 4 stats. He's at 5 potentially. We're ahead on it. Now, we did use our ults potentially here, but if Ghost can keep popping off, then he can just constantly get accelerated so fast. That's 7 stats. That's actually really good for the halfway mark here. He's just getting shredded down by Plague Doctor, and the fact is, they still have their ultimates, which I am very scared of. Good Clown! Good Clown. That's very big stun. I'm very, very nervous about this, though. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm nervous. The Plague Doctor ult, and it's just too much. Plague Doctor priority weight is way too good, dude. The Ghost got a lot of stats, but it's not going to be enough. As you see, he's one-shotting people, but we're down by 10. The Berserker got shredded, and there's not enough of a front line. Oh, dude. I kept banning Plague Doctor, and then I let my Cook priority get me. There's not enough front lines to sustain Cook, and Swordsman and Lancer aren't really going to deal damage. It's sustain. Ah! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Werewolf and Cook is a synergy. I can see Plague Doctor and Vampire to accelerate. It's a good attempt, though. It's a good attempt. I got a tank top for 1 attack speed. You know what? I'll take what I can get. What is Ploy Doctor? Oh, what is the statistics in Ploy Doctor? 9 and 5, only 66%. Barrier Mage? Potential man Barrier Mage with 13 bans? I don't see that. I see the Necromancer side. I see the Shadowmancer potential. I don't see Barrier Mage, though. Either way, I'm sitting at the bottom with DFM. I can still make it into the playoffs, and we're really not that far out yet. But the fact is, we're a quarter of the way through the season right now, and I do not enjoy that. I gotta keep hammering this home, potentially, so... what does OGD like? What does OGD like? OGD likes played, vamp, and front lines. Okay. Okay. Find some new ideas here. Find some new ideas. Vampire priority, I think, is an idea here. Let's keep this team going. We got our first ever game win. It wasn't a set win, but I think that was pretty good to potentially start. Let us take... So, AoE is a high potential priority here. Dark Mage, Play Doctor are high priorities too when it comes to it. I am blue side, not red side. Who do I not want to deal with here? They like Vamp and Play Doctor. If I first pick Play Doctor, I think I gotta take Dark Mage away then. But if I pick Dark Mage, then that just leaves Play Doctor up for just whatever I want in that case afterwards. So is that really a problem? I don't necessarily think so. I don't necessarily think so then. So if I am blue side, who is the higher priority for me here? Dark Mage or Play Doctor? Picking Dark Mage dissuades Play Doctor from being picked at all, so I don't even need to ban Played. So what do I not want to deal with then? Poison Dart won me a game last time, but do I draft Poison Dart first and then just see if they draft more backlines? If I go Poison Dart, that means I'm trying to stop them from building a front line then. I think I'd like to leave Tower Step as a potential anti-pick. Let's get Dual Blader out, potentially. I know that there's Swordsman, I know that there's Knight. No Play Doctor then. So is that a bait for me to pick Dark Mage since Play Doctor's not even in there then? Their stats seem to be double or triple yours, that's wild. Well, that's because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, because I've beaten this game on normal and hard, so I'm playing insane. So they have a lot of positive traits, and they have a lot of bigger stats than me, so I have to win on my drafting prowess alone to really start things off. Is really where it comes to be. If I pick Monk, then they pick Dark Mage. If I pick Cook, they pick Dark Mage potentially. I think Dark Mage has to be the priority, and I look at that for Dandy. Knight. Lightning. Huh? Why can't I scroll up? Game? Hey, game, can I scroll up? I want to scroll up! Is this a problem? I can't see the rosters? That is a slight problem. Either way, I think I want to pick Devil anyway, because that'll let me swap around for... That'll let me swap the Lightning Mage around, potentially. No Poison Dart. I think I'd like to ban Cook. That way they can't get their Knight. I'm just gonna drop from the bottom up, and honestly, we'll see how this goes. Berserker taken. I don't necessarily have AoE when it comes to this end here. But what I think I could potentially draft for... I think what I draft for is I go Lancer to deal with a double front line, because Lancer is pretty tanky on his own and he gets to push people away. Going double front line, though, myself would be suicide, since the Lightning Mage will absolutely just kind of shred us all when it comes to it. So, if I go double back line, Dark Mage and Sniper can absolutely shred somebody. Can they shred through these guys, though? I don't know. I think Clown would be the better pick, because especially for a Berserker who likes to be on low HP, I can shred them down. Gambler. Okay. Neria, I need your raw stats and Lancer to help us survive through, and then we are just going to see how things go afterwards. I think I need ults early, because Devil, when they use their ult, they ascend until they die, and I need you to get their stats early. Dark Maids always get stats no matter if they die, so we need to just scale off of that. Lancer is going to be able to survive, potentially. It's going to come down to what Devil gets for swaps, if it comes to it. I need the Berserker to die, though. Big? Gambler got swapped to the backline, but the fact is, that is their backline altogether there. That is an early Thunder. That is early ults from all of their end, which I don't necessarily enjoy. I need Devil to survive. Devil, you need to survive right now. You need to survive. That is huge. You survived the ultimate cycle. You get a swap to. You might die, though. You're still alive. No, the Gambler is gonna kill you. Oh, no, that's huge shields. Their ultimate cycle is so good. We're down by 4. And even with the swaps, the Thunder Mage is just doing way too much damage on the raw stats alone. Dark Mage's got a kill, though. That's decent. We have good ideas here. The ult system weren't bad, but Gambler would have rolled 99s. Because you see, the lockdown is helping me like really pursue people outwards, but Clown isn't able to do enough damage technically, as much as Gambler just got to do it consistently. I'm really drafting so much into my assassins, but a backline, I think if backline access might be better, so Gambler Pit might be right. Well, no, Gambler is banned just due to Fearless. I keep forgetting. Okay, I can't pit the top half. What the heck's going on? This is actually a problem, because I'm not going to be able to pit from anywhere else. Dude, this actually sucks, potentially. Do I have to restart my game? Because if they pick from anywhere else here, I legitimately can't do much. Play Doctor? Poison our Executioner. Let's see if I can cobble together a draft. Vamp. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I can pit Exorcist Sniper. Dude, I think I have to restart the game here, because the fact that I can't access half the pits is really bricking my pit ban. I gotta be real with you here. It sucks, and it feels like I'm mulliganing it, but I legitimately couldn't pit 2/3 of the roster. I think I need to run this back, because that is actually unfair. That's the first time I've ever had that bug. Like, what the heck, dude? What the heck? Okay, continue my game here. Come on. Okay, I'll get to run this bat then. Yep, we got the tank top as such. We're gonna run this back. And honestly, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, actually, before I go back to this here, guys. So, I'm gonna be right back, actually. Give me a little minute. Alright, guys. We're back. We're gonna see if we can win a game at all. But insane difficulty absolutely blows my mind with how much I'm getting blasted. Granted, that's big positive traits constantly for the enemy, so it's a lot worse than I initially thought it was going to be. But alright, we're going to see what we can do. So, running back, I have full access to the pit ban roster. Oh, this feels so nice, dude. This feels so nice. What don't I want to deal with then? I think my priority is too high in Dark Maid, so let's get that out there, quite frankly. Let's get them out of here. No Etsy. If I say no Knight, what becomes it then? I think I get Necromancer out potentially, because I don't think I have a line for this necessarily. What I do think the idea could be is I think I want to try Play Doctor. Leave Play Doctor up, and maybe if I can get the Vampire thing going with it too. Just here's my idea. Vampire Play Doctor. We go with that combination that we saw there as a good combo. And then, I think the idea potentially could be Cook. I could go Cook for the healing when it comes to that end then. Now, I'm back on my Cook high, as always, but hear me out here. I can then immediately then look to one of the marksmen, probably pick like Gambler on that side, and see how we go. What don't I want them to pair up with Lightning Mage's Dual Blader? We can't deal with a Dual Blader. They pick Gambler themselves. Annoying. Annoying, but seen. Seen. For the knight. If its damage proportional to the opponent's max HP, I could potentially deal with the knight that way then. That's 200 damage from the Mystic Dancer coming out, and then Play Doctor helps out on that end. You are a little bit shorter range though, which I don't appreciate. I think I could also contest with a Cold Corpse. I think Cold Corpse could be potentially good. And then it's just Vampire and Play Doctor Alliance then. Play Doctor has really good stats themselves, so let's try this. Let's go Cold Corpse, and then it comes down to, do I want Cook? But then that could be Poison Dart Hunter drafted against me, and then I fall apart. If they go Poison Dart, then I can deal with it with Ninja. But Ninja gets taunted. Poison Dart by themselves is not fast enough to hit a Ninja, though. But Taoist should seal away one of their backliners and even stop the knight. Am I high on Taoist? Honestly, I think I'm gonna try this. I am very confused about my own draft, but with 3 backliners, if I steal away their knight, then we can really just sprint it otherwise then. Vampire for mission, when it comes to it. I think, yeah, Cold Corpse for Dandy, and then Neria otherwise. I think we go with this idea here. So look at early ults to try to get Vampire going. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this here. They have triple backline, and they do have a knight to help it out here. Granted, that Thunder Mage is absolutely going to be shredding us, but it comes down to how fast we can really just bottom them out here. It's okay, yeah, Vampire's having to heal a lot, but this is where the pop-off could potentially go, because Vampire... Oh, Vampire's getting countered, though, because they're just stuck in the coffin, potentially? No. They're not in the coffin throughout. We're ahead, and Vampire's about to have... Like, the Vampire, once they heal all the way up, they're going to get the 13th fight, and then this is where it potentially pops off. Because that's ults going around. You took so much damage, you couldn't even get a bite off! Are you cheating me? Okay, fact is, this composition is working wonders. Cold Corpse is buying so much time away that the Poison Dart Hunter isn't able to get much out. And now the bites are coming out from Vampire. That is now their bites out, so that is just going to be permanent bleed from any hits. Granted, it's so late in the game now that it doesn't matter as much, but the fact is, the idea was there. We need to get a chill. It's so close. The Vampire just didn't do enough, dude. I thought the idea was there, but it just wasn't actually enough. The poison stalled the Vampire healing so much. No, don't blame it on the lot. Don't blame it on the lot. I'm high on the Vampire because the Plague Doctor was there, but I think I need a secondary source of healing to just let the Vampire do its work then. Ah, I'm so mad at myself. That was such a winnable draft, potentially. No Devil. No Devil. Let's keep... Executioner out then. I don't want to deal with an Executioner potential. No Werewolf. If I ban Fighter, then that means Dual Biter could be gone. If I just ban Dual Biter itself, though, then that's the entire problem gone. Let's ban Dual Biter. What do they draft first? It is a Fighter pick. I think the idea then is I could go Monk Necromancer. Monk Necromancer is pretty good protection, all things considered here. Monk keeps people alive when it comes to it, of course. And Necromancer is my stable backline then. If they go Dark Mage, that could be the next problem afterwards, which we'll have to see. They're going Ghost. What could absolutely wreck us here? A Shadowmancer to keep the pressure on and have the Ghost pop off. They're banning Lancer, which is our peel option. I think Barrier Mage might be the idea, I'm not gonna lie. Because slowing down their attack speed, because their attack speed is everything to them. And then afterwards, I just need to have a battle line potential. If they draft Dark Mage, though, that is 2 ways to prevent things from happening, which is a problem, though. And I didn't ban that set to ban Shadowmancer. I can't let them have Dark Mage, because that would absolutely wreck me so badly, though. And they have 2 chances to grab it then, which I do not enjoy. I think I gotta take it, and then I go Barrier Mage last, because I just have to protect my own pick. Mystic Dancer, for their HP side, Swordsman. They without a doubt have ways to run me down, but otherwise, I think Barrier Mage is the pick, because Necromancer can just slowly will people away just about or so. Wow people away when it comes to it, and then Barrier Mage keeps us alive to stop Ghost from being able to do anything in that case, right? Isn't that the idea? It's either that, or it's just Priestess gaming, but we're switchy enough as is that we can't afford a Priestess, I feel. I think it's a Barrier Mage. Right? Barrier Mage stops their scaling potential here. It doesn't stop Swordsman, but fact is that this is barriers which helps out defending against, and that decreased attack speed is what I care about to stop their triple front line. They don't have a way to really stop it otherwise necessarily, and a stall isn't going to be as much. I go Barrier. I think I go Barrier. Barrier Mage is big. I need Dandy on your Dark Mage. You need to use the ults early, brother. And then we're going to go on from there. We got double barrier / healing setup when it comes to it. I think this is the idea here. We're going to really rely on Neria and Dandy, though. Okay. Comes down to how fast the Ghost could potentially scale and how well the Monk holds up on his own. You need to use the barrier mission so badly right now. That is a very big barrier, though. I really like that. Okay, big stuff early on. Swordsman ult wasn't the best from them. It only killed the Necromancer, but we can continue to try to get something going here. Fact is that barrier ult also wasn't the best, but we are ahead by 3 kills, which is very huge. Monk getting to stall things out. He's staying so alive in the barrier so much, and we even almost got the Mr. Dancer kill. Mr. Dancer dies. We're getting to protect our back line here, technically here. I say that as Necromancer dies on his own, but the barrier buys enough time or so. We're still ahead by 4. The barriers are huge! The Ghost can't kill everybody, and even if he kills the small summons, it's not actually gonna scale him up. He's only at 3 stats. Mr. Dancer goes down, Swordmaster's all by himself. Fighter can try to get them out of position. Monk goes down, but GaleForce is ahead by 16. We're gonna win a game thanks to barrier potential! She's been banned in 16 matches. She's only been picked in 1. And yet we're seeing the absolute full force of double barrier and healing. What an absolute stomp! Oh, baby girl. The rush down was countered? That was pretty nice. I'm very happy about that. I like the confidence mission, but we gotta keep this up, brother. We gotta keep this up. So this is where Fearless is interesting, because with everybody else basically gone, we've got to claim potential power pits here. There is 3 warriors left. There's 3 of every category left. We could literally just almost ban away an entire category, and I could just take the last person there, quite frankly. There's so many assassins, dude. I'm thinking to myself, I kind of want to leave dual. I think I want to draft more towards Dual Blader, and I go Dual Blader Archer potentially here. I'm debating so much on what I want to do right now. I think I take Werewolf away. I am scared of a Werewolf to absolutely run me down. No Berserker. If I ban Lancer, that means it's all up to just Assassins, in which case it could just be a Dual Blader game, and then we just really see how things go to town. So I thought I picked Lancer myself, but that's low priority. I think I ban Lancer and I go for Dual Blader, the last warrior on the list. No Executioner. This is gonna be a volatile ass game, dude. What the heck? I'm taking Dual Blader. I'm looking for an Archer synergy right now. They're taking Devil. They're taking Cook. Cook can root people. I think Exorcist to cleanse the root is gonna be big. Potentially. But I need the Archer first, because I need to be able to activate Dual Blader. I think I have to take Archer and protect myself on that end. I don't know if Exorcist is going to make it to the ban phase. No Shadowmancer, so what do I fear out of them? Because they have Devil, they have Cook. Honestly, Ninja reaching my Archer really fast would be a problem. Actually, Sniper's the bigger problem, considering how she can absolutely just wreck me from the back, and then with the Devil combination. So I think I'm gonna take Sniper out, and I go for Exorcist Clown, right? They took Illusionist themselves, so they want to be able to swap and rush down. I think Clown Exorcist, because I have 2 stuns, potentially, on this end, and I can get things going here. I think Exorcist is a good double front line when it comes to it. Helps support my Dual Blader, keeps her from getting rooted or stunned, and then she gets to follow up. Clown, is that too much into it, or do I just go straight up Ninja? Because that is another stun, potentially, to follow up on. But do I need it? Because you're just gonna be staggering people back or so. I think it's Exorcist Ninja, rather. Exorcist Ninja, because that's a lightning offense that I can utilize and I protect myself. Gunner to help him against the Ninja. I think they're a little cooked quite early on the draft. Because Cook can help them survive a little bit, but I have enough damage from Ninja to help out. I think we actually have a pretty decent game plan, all things considered here. I think I'd like Neria to stay, to be my bigger offense here. Dandy afterwards. Now, I think I'd like to use ults at the midpoint here. This is going to come down to how well can I kill the Devil when they ult. Which I'm just going to have to see. Because the main thing is how, like, if I can get good buffers, that'll be the big thing, and then we go on from that end. Good hit there, technically. That is also a very, very good Exorcist hit, but that quick health, that quick healing is absolutely a problem there. Okay, not the worst yet, but you can see the Devil is surviving, and that is not what I'm appreciating right now. Just all those copies and a Devil copy as well. Oh my god, it's almost a travesty, it feels like, dude. I need this Devil dead. The Devil's still alive. Please kill the Devil. Okay, that's a big Exorcist ult bat, but we're down by 3 kills right now. We need to get things going here. Exorcist being able to cleanse is good, but it's not enough. It's not enough yet. The Cook is doing so much priority. The one time I don't prioritize the Cook, the Devil just gets to scale so much. We're still down by 3 at the end of the day, dude. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh, it's so close, guys. We're down by 1. We could have potentially done it. It's so close. Oh, good try. I'm so mad because I let it cook. I am so high on it, and then it makes it through to the final draft, and then I don't think about it, and I'm 0-4! Ah! So close every single time, dude. I am so close to what I feel like I could be breaking. I could be maybe making a new age in my drafting. I'm winning 1 game each, but set-wise, I am still completely down in the dumps right now, dude, which sucks. A clutch hitter could be good if I make it to the end. I think I might sit on you. I am not going to lie. I think I'll have you train your monk for now. And since I can improve the facility, adding training points to everybody, meaning that everybody can keep raising their stuff, is big. Otherwise, I think I'm literally just going to have everybody pile into attack, quite frankly. I'm not going to lie. If you're all winning a champion plus attack, that would be big. Now, this is going to be a very important game, because DFM and I are both 0-4. We need to get a win on the board, Chief.